Yes, bless. Who's ready for some boom, baby? Boom. Rise and find shine. Because today it is 100% chance of rain. I literally put my hand out. There's a droplet right there. And it wouldn't let me go live this morning. Like 3, 4 different times. I don't know what the fuck's up with this energy. So I just said, fuck it. Did you see a droplet just go down? Okay, we have a little bit of chance of rain. So hopefully we can roll this blunt and put some weed in me before it starts raining profusely. And that's what we're doing over here at Saints Addiction. We're on a mission every morning to find ourselves and to reach, preach, and teach to the world. And this morning is no different than the other. This morning we're going to talk about fool's gold. Like I posted, people don't pretend to be depressed. They pretend to be happy. And that's the fool's gold that I'm talking about. Let's go, Saints Addiction. All right, we on a mission every morning. Making and breaking, shining and grinding, doing whatever we got to do to make this thing work for us, right? This mental health matters, this little upstairs, this little gray matter between the earlobes. We're going to need this to work in our favor instead of against us. And that's why I said it's fool's gold, because a lonely fools chase fake gold. And that's what we end up doing. We end up doing some foolish things for some fake gold. And you'll pay the price for it. You'll pay the price for the fast food, the convenience store, the sugary goods. You'll pay the price for it. This morning I've been paying the price for it like 4 different times, praying to the porcelain gods like, please don't hurt me. All right. It's funny how when it goes down, when we think it's gold, right? When you think it's absolute gold and there's nothing but treasure in them hills, what ends up happening is you'll swallow it, like a hungry heart. A hungry heart will always try to swallow some fake love, some lust, some fakery. And then only later at 4 o'clock in the morning, usually 2 o'clock in the morning for the booty call and 4 o'clock in the morning for the post-nut clarity. Yep, you know what I'm talking about. You're in the morning, 4:30, praying to the porcelain gods to just like leave your guts alone, and you will pay for the ice cream. You will pay for the late night cheesecake. You will pay. You will fail. Eventually, that's how life is. It's set up that way. Now, some people pretend like they got it like that. It's fool's gold. They are spending all their time pretending that they are happy. Instead of actually being happy, they spend more time convincing you that they're happy. And this is the fool's gold that I'm talking about. This is that modern day and age confusion. And trust and believe there used to be some more. Don't think it was just us, right? Think Spanish Inquisition. Think Khmer Rouge. Think French Revolution. Even Russian Revolution. I think a lot of people getting done with being done, right? Done giving up all their time to free apps that make them feel worse inside. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Come on, I thought I had that licked and sticked. I'm trying to lick and stick it this morning, y'all. If you know what I mean. Always. First thing in the morning. Yo, lick and stick. So, to stick it correctly, we got some seeds here. Join Weed Club. My homie sending me some things, and I said, he's like, I want them, and I was like, that's who gets them. The people that were already willing to give me some weed and share with me, and someone I can trust that will use these genetics wisely. Last time I gave it to a fool, and he didn't turn it into gold. How many people you know that are unaccountable, super flaky, really smart, extremely charismatic, but couldn't rub an accountability and a gratitude together if his life depended on it? Yeah. So yeah, when you have people disappointing you or things don't want to go your way, or that's all par for the course. That's part of the fool's gold. Is it's supposed to look shiny, right? The purse doesn't look, if you're in the, what do you call it, window shopping, right? When you're window shopping, the purse doesn't look like the 40-hour work week of you getting up early, getting out of bed, being uncomfortable, doing something that you dread. It doesn't look like that at all, right? I mean, if only the things that we were about to buy or consume look like how much it was going to cost us. If you only knew that by dating this person that it would end up in, you would end up in a psych ward or something bad was going to happen to you, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. We don't have hindsight 2020, unfortunately. There are no crystal balls. Most of us wish we had them. You know, we'll try to see a psychic or something to that nature, but what will be, whether you can see it or not, right? I think the fool's gold is to chase things that are unequivocally not meant for you. And that's one of the toughest things, because you're going to feel like you deserve it, right? You deserve that fake love. You deserve that fake ice cream. You deserve that fake sugar, because it's going to give you that buzz. Let's just be honest. It's going to give you that, you know, I deserve it buzz, right? If the husband's cheating on you, Birkin bag, right? You know, I've been working out all week long, ice cream cheesecake. You know what I mean? Like, we reward ourselves all the time, especially for work that we haven't even done. We'll just be like, yo, I'm all stressed out. Man, I deserve an ice cream. It's like, did you work out this week? No, but I still deserve that ice cream. We are entitled. We deserve to be heard. We deserve to be respected. We deserve all this money, but we don't earn, right? We just deserve. And the fool's gold is thinking that it belongs to you without doing the work that it takes to do. Most people would love to show up at the club super rich, super fit, super cute, super good looking, right? But I bet you're going to find a lot of fool's gold out there of people that aren't really that happy. They look pretty, right? They might look like they got their shit together because they're doing the fool's gold, right? Just like they were talking about the Elvis movie. He called it the snow job, right? The snow job is that you're so entertained that you don't even see that it just cost you money to be entertained, right? You're just happy to be there. It's Elvis. It's the Elvis movie. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but that's what it's like. You know, you're like, oh, it's Elvis. I just spent $400 on a ticket in 1952. It was worth it. Snow job, right? If you think that it's worth it, right, it's going to cost you your health, your wealth, and your happiness. That's why it's fool's gold, because it's going to pretend that you were that happy. Sure, you went to the concert. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you listened to the same song you listened to on the radio for free or in your house when you're walking around naked, you know. But this time, it's around other people. This time, it's $400 a ticket. This time, there's bigger speakers in your outside of your home. But this time, just like last time, you return back to your home. Hell, you could even probably listen to the song you were listening to and went to the concert free in the radio. That's just what it is. But the fool's gold is saying, I'm entertained, right? I spent all week long grinding so that Maroon 5 can show up live in Portland, blow my head off for 3 hours, but I blew my head off for 40 hours that week to afford it. So who's the fool? Right? You think you got what you wanted. You're like, yay, Maroon 5, my girl's so happy. Meanwhile, she's masturbating to Maroon 5 and not you, right? Meanwhile, you got to go back to that shitty ass job because, hell, you nutted it all weekend long. You just blew it in one nut. There you go. Back to the salt mines you go. And that's where the fool's gold happens. You know, we'll say these things because we deserve them or we're entitled to them or we feel that it belongs to us somehow, some way, right? Keep chasing that fool's gold, homie. Keep chasing that fake happy. I promise you, the fake titties aren't as happy as good looking as they look to be. You know, if all of us could just be as happy as we pretend to be online or showing our friends or whatever we post, everybody would be smiling in the streets. Fuck, we would have brotherly love and people would start hugging and joining. Instead, it's us against us, really. You know, like, what am I gonna post? I want people to like my post, but I'm not willing to give up likes. Isn't that weird? You want everybody to like up your shit, but as soon as it's time to like up their shit, you gone in the wind. Can't be seen, can't be heard from, you know. But as soon as everybody wants to be at your event, right? Where are you at, though? That's called reciprocity, you know. We aren't living in that reality. We're living in the competition reality. We want all the followers, but we don't want to follow anybody. That's how our account works. That's how we work. And if you work it that way in your brain, or you're always trying to come up on somebody else on their downslide, you know, or convince someone else other than yourself, right, how happy you are, that's the real fucking battle, bro. Because you can show the whole outside world you healthy, happy, and individualistic. When it comes down to it, I like waking up next to another human body. I like the warmth of her body and the softness of her skin. I like her morning breath. I love being able to reach over and touch a booty, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? It's worth everything in life. But we'll make it sound like money's worth everything in life, or another bag, or another trip. You know, we are convinced, or we convince ourselves that that's the next trip, right? Like the next trip will be our escapism. Then we'll feel better, right? I feel so lonely and hollow inside. As long as I travel, there's a lot of travel addicts out there, and I just dropped the travel addict shirt. You know, as long as I travel, I can avoid the pain of concentrating on what's hurting me, right? I can avoid the pain by just snorting this line of cocaine. A lot of people are like that, right? I don't feel right inside. Let me grab that beer, you know? Or I don't feel comfortable in public. I got social anxiety so bad that I'm gonna day drink, right? That I'm going to swallow my confidence, hope that liquid courage kicks in, and I don't make a fool of myself because I get too wasted, and then I get overly emotional, and then I show everybody what I was really feeling anyway. That's the fool's gold, man. The fool's gold's in the alcohol, you know what I mean? The fool's gold is in these quick fixes, the things we tell ourselves, oh, that'll make me happy. Let me just get a BBL. Yeah, let me just get a bigger butt. That'll make me happy. Well, then more guys will like me. And if more guys like me, then, you know, I'll like myself more. And then it turns you into being more insecure, more paranoid, right? Because then you don't know if the people that are with you for your fake ass or your fake tits or your fake nose. You won't ever know because you're not real with yourself. And that's why it's called fool's gold. Because there's a lot of people that were out there trying to buy some gold, trying to get rich quick, trying to fucking come up with a scheme. The lottery's fool's gold. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that out there. There's a little bit of drips. We're good to go. Let's spark it up before it rains. That's real rain. You know what I mean? But some of us want to just be like, oh, quick, it's a photo shoot. And it's just like, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. Let me put this up under here. Hold tight. Oh, yeah. It's starting to rain. Starting to rain, y'all. Starting to rain. I'm just going to grab one of these. Get on out that bitch. Get up out this rain a little bit. Get out this rain a little bit. Get under the shade a little bit. There we go. You ought to quit. But that's what it is, boys and girls, chasing the fakery. I mean, everybody's doing it. If there's a commercial for it, someone's selling it, right? If someone's offering it, someone's buying it. It's almost like ladyboys. Like, who the fuck fucks ladyboys? Somebody does, dude. Somebody does. Who the fuck cares about OnlyFans girls or BBLs or nose jobs? Somebody does, bro. Somebody does. Somebody rather live the lie than to live the truth. And this is why this is coming up this morning, is because there's a lot of people that want to live a lie. They want to pretend to the world that they got it all together, and that's the biggest lie of their life. The one thing you got in this life, the only test there is to figure out why you're alive. You know, that's it. What's your purpose? What you chase? What you're after? You're going after it. You go get it. This is it. No, it's unequivocal, right? Like, you don't even have to add it up, right? Like, even right now, I'm not even live on my Instagram. I'm recording it live on my own phone to upload it live because Instagram won't work right. Did you hear it? Yeah, we're underneath the edge now. We don't have to worry about those. You hear it? Here it comes. Is it hitting anything over here? No. We're dry. We're in the clear. Let's blaze up. Wait for it. Let me snot rocket. Because I'm real. You know, my love is real. My pain is real. And my life is real. But some people and they want to disguise it. They want to disguise their real bodies. They want to disguise their real thoughts. You know, they want to lie to themselves, and they don't mind, because maybe their friends are lying to them too. You know, there's a bunch of frenemies out there. Oh, he was such a good man. Dude was a complete dick, dude. Dude was a complete dick. He was selfish. He did a bunch of drugs, and I don't think he's ever helped anybody but himself, like literally. But as soon as he's the popular guy, and it's popular to miss him, all of a sudden he's all in everybody's face. I want the real. I want the band that wants to reorder from me and is going to Brazil. You know what I mean? And thank me because the quality of the shirts were so good while I was traveling. Touchdown Saints. Now they're reordering. Guess what? Let's line them up, knock them down, open up shop. Whoa. Oh, that's how Rough Riders roll. And that's what it's going to have to be sometimes, bro. You're going to have to be a rough rider. You're going to have to fucking figure it out yourself, because all of us in this world have things that aren't congruent, that aren't making much sense, that didn't work out for us, that didn't go as planned, right? This is for the real ones. Bless up to you. Motivation. That motivation. We're going to have some motivated juice. We're going to have some calm CBDs. I'm going to want you to go ahead, join Weed Club. That's right. And like, share, subscribe. Saints Addiction, mostly Saints brand. Let's go. There we go. Just needed to hit a little bit. Ooh, that first morning hit. Get you out of the rain a little bit. But that's what it is, you guys. It's a lot of fool's gold out there, and there are people that are buying. They'll buy another bag. They'll buy another set of shoes. They are constantly chasing something that's outside of them, and they can't see it. That's the disease of it. You can't see your greed. You can just feel it, right? You can feel lack. You can feel shortage. You can feel when things aren't matching what you want them to be. You can feel it. But living it, you'll probably live in your own reality. You'll probably just say, convincing ourselves, denial is a big motherfucking thing in real life. Like cognitive dissonance, even presented with the facts. Hey, you bought a I have your credit report right now, and I see that you have 3 outstanding fucking mortgage loans, 2 outstanding car loans, and a Birkin bag. Like, I can read it in front of you, and you'll still be disassociated, because all you're here is, I'm trying to get ahead, so I had more mortgages. I like this other car because it makes me look good. That's why I have 2 cars. And by the way, that Birkin bag, it was because my husband cheated on me. It makes me feel better inside. Presented with all the information and facts, Jesus isn't real, he never lived, you'll still believe in Jesus. And they'll be like, what the fuck's going on? You'll be like, cognitive dissonance. It's this belief that we start telling ourselves. If you're willing to believe a fake reality, right? Why not start pumping yourself full of thoughts that make your reality better? I'll wait. I'll wait for you to start getting real happy. I'll wait for you to start getting real gratitude. It's taken me almost 20, 25 years, 15 years of a journey to even get this on my shirt, let alone the ability to process correctly. I got off the phone, or not off the phone, I messaged my psychologist. We just finished my first 6 sessions. I said, what do you classify me? And apparently I'm cluster B, as in boy, cluster B personality with the narcissistic tendencies, with a side of narcissism. And it only kicks in usually when I'm stressed out. But for the most part, I keep it straight as narrow. But doesn't mean things don't go wrong in my world. Doesn't mean I don't get stomach aches from eating too much cream cheese. Cheesecake. Doesn't mean I don't get misunderstood. Doesn't mean I don't make mistakes. All these are above board and going to happen to all humans. The thing that changed me was in reality. I wanted real happy. And if we all get what we really want, that means I had to stop chasing the things that I didn't want. And it was just so true. Just like I said yesterday, if cocaine worked for everyone, we would still be doing it. We're still doing it, but it doesn't work for us. It doesn't keep you sustainably happy or incrementally happy. Exercise does. Again, there's the Jim Carrey in me, where it's like, I believe in depression, but I also believe in exercise. Same thing. People are literally online pretending to, they don't pretend to be depressed. That's really real. They pretend to be happy, and that's really sick. That's what I'm talking about, is the fakeness. My teeth are so white and I'm all alone in this car. I don't feel lonely at all. My life is beautiful behind me with my beautiful body. Let me touch myself. Maybe let me convert to OnlyFans. Let me monetize my sexuality and my dignity. Let me find something to make other people want me, but do I desire myself, right? Do you desire your health above your wealth? You'll know. You know what I mean? Do you desire another section of cheesecake? I did. Guess who paid the price this morning? The toilet. And I'll be paying it again. I can feel it in my stomach. And that's just what ends up happening. If you're fucking in your gut instincts, right? If you're really being honest with yourself, you know if your happiness is sustainable or not. I'll wait. I'll wait. You'll know. Because it'll bring you joy. Free joy, free fun, something out there in the world that you don't have to fucking concentrate on. It ain't gonna cost you a thing. About the most thing it probably costs you is your time. You could be painting positivity pebbles. It just brings you joys. You could be teaching. It just brings you joy and incalculable joy. You know, the other one's calculable. It's a gram. It's $100. I have to snort it. I'll have to get up in 4 hours. I feel like shit. Calculatable. The other one, I did it for 4 hours. I feel great. It was a great workout. It was a great hike. It was a great sex session. These are the things that make me feel good inside, you know? On the outside, I want you to think that all my clothes are bought. I have no debt. I'm richer than I pretend to be. And I'm happier than I pretend to be. If you're truly happy, you wouldn't do those drugs. I'm trying to explain to you because you know it'll fuck up your chemical balance. You know that by drinking, it's not going to churn you up and churn you on and then you're going to rock star out. It's going to fucking churn you down, right? Churn you out and really show you what kind of piece of shit you are. And that's what it is. It's the disguise. It's the mask. They say, fuck it, mask off. That's what we're talking about this morning. That mask that we show ourselves, the mask that we show our friends and family, and the mask that we show the world. That original OG mask, the one that you show yourself. It's a fool's gold errand. That if you're going to buy more clothes, that it's going to make you happier. It ain't. That's why I'm usually topless. You know, I'm the most topless shirt addict you know. It depends on the weather. When it's raining, hoodies come back on. When I'm in the fucking hot-ass jungle, t-shirts come off. And if I was in Vegas, I hear it's already hitting 110 a month early. Global warming is real. This is why I'm staying in Pittsburgh. The real gold is in the environment, the relationships, and the weather. You know what I mean? Wherever you go, there you are. If it was storming outside or raining all the time or snowing like they do in Finland, it's going to affect your brain a little bit, right? But if you start going to Malaga or Thailand or Mallorca, all of a sudden the attitude turns up, right? You know, the sun has a lot to do with it. Obviously, on a rainy day, it makes it a little bit more emotional, but I'm just doing this anyway. Because I've been having this thought since I broke up with my ex. It's just like, this only works for fools. I've been saying it a long time. I've had it on the show where it's like fake titties work for fake personalities. I got buddies that are like, I love fake personalities, or I love fake titties. So it's like, it's because you don't care about the person. You don't want the person to not be insecure. You want them insecure, because if they're insecure, then they're going to act sluttier, do nastier things, take off more clothes, or, you know, whatever, faceless porn. You do it, whatever you want to do. We're all kinky in our own way, but then there's our dignity. It's like, if you're after the person and after you use them and there's aftercare, do you even care about them after? Post-nut coitus? Do you even care about the post-nut clarity after you're done? Is there any aftercare to the person, or did you just use them, abuse them, and then you got what you wanted out of them? I'll wait. I'm y'all narcissist. Yeah. So that's what ends up happening. We end up using people for what we need them for, right? And then we end up not giving anything back. There's some lack. That's a missed opportunity to interact, to connect, to expand your network. My network is my net worth. And if it wasn't for other people, I went from one fucking AI guy to the next AI guy to the next AI guy. I finally went through 3 webmasters, and it was just like, you keep knocking. You keep finding the real gold. You don't want to be drilling all day in that fucking creek for fool's gold. And unfortunately, a lot of us are acting like fools. We are in the belief that once we buy that North Face jacket, like everybody else, that black North Face jacket, that I'm going to fit in. And then you fit in a little too much, and then you get ignored, and then it bites you in your ass. The girl that you wanted doesn't even take you seriously because she thinks you're just buying things. It's unknowing. We're unknowing our own undoing. That's the sad part. And I have to do this reach, preach, and teach every morning because it's in there. Somebody inside of us, there's some organic, there's something real, something that made us alive to have this life and to do what we do, and reach, preach, and teach, and be able to express ourselves in our purpose. You are alive for a reason, no doubt about it. What that reason is, only you can say. And what you chase is only going to be what you really want inside. So just like Terry Prince, my spiritual mentor, Terry Prince, a love teacher, would say, we all get what we really, 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 really deep down inside want. Those little whispers, the insecurities, the subconsciousness, the inflexibility, it's inside of us all. We're weighing it out like, oh, that looks like too much work. That's too much sauce. I'm not into that. Okay, then keep chasing what you want to chase. Oh, that little rain went away. Keep chasing what you want to chase, for sure. The results are yours. The accountability is yours. The consequences are yours. Keep eating the sugar, see what happens. That's all I'm going to say. I have to say it to myself. I'm already putting on the weight. Keep chasing pretty girls with vanity and covert narcissism and abuse, history of abuse. See what happens. I already know, and keep being a dick to people, Marky Mark. Keep over talking them, keep cutting them off and assuming that you're going to know what they're going to say, and keep being your Willie Steen and being yourself, world traveler, all up in their face. See what happens. I know. You get rid of them fake friends, and then they won't make many more friends. I can tell you that in the end. Had to eat by myself on my own birthday. Almost 2 years in a row, actually. Because last year I was in London, and I didn't get to go into London either. So most people are out there in your face going like, yeah, man, I was in London on my last birthday, killing it. I was on an inflatable mattress sleeping in, and my buddy didn't want to go, so we didn't end up doing anything. I just on the weekend slept in. I'm supposed to go to London, but with what money and with what friend? It ended up not happening. And my other friend ended up canceling the meal with me too. We were supposed to eat together. We ended up the next night eating together, so don't make it sound all that bad. But on my actual birthday, he stood me up and went and ate somewhere else, and we were supposed to go eat pizza together. And the pizza place was closing, so I ended up eating Mexican food. So there's the truth of it. The truth will set you free. It makes you feel so much better and at ease than trying to keep up the lies and trying to keep up the goodbyes and trying to keep up the envy and trying to keep up with the Joneses. It just makes you tired, man. Not inspired, tired. So self be true. And when you start lying to yourself and believing the lies and, being in denial, it's only a safe harbor for so long. Then the water and the tide goes out and your boat is stuck on the rocks again. That's why people double down on their narcissism. That's why they have to eat the same pie and the same beliefs. It's easier to eat your own lies than to have a new concept, new knowledge, and to open yourself up wide and accept a new perspective. That would be tremendous. Imagine that. Most people can't. They don't want to. They want to believe the lies that they've been told or believe or whatever helps them sleep at night. I couldn't sleep last night because I ate the cheesecake, man. I can tell you, damn, hurt me. But that's what ends up happening. That's the truth of it, we can try to hide. You can run, but you can't hide. And whatever you do in the dark comes out in the light. And I'm out here to just tell you that. That's the Saints Addiction mission. No one is perfect. Everything I've ever done in the dark has come to the light. Everything that I've done in the light has started to shine. And I'm just grateful to have this on time. You know what I mean? Not wasting my time, not wasting it on trying to go live on the YouTube. I didn't want to do it. So what? I'll just upload it, But I'm going to stay true to what I got to do, even on a rainy day. So you just got to get done. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. And if I want to still be the fool and buy that fake gold, then I'm the fool. You know, shame on me. But if I want to wisen up and learn something and become a better version of me, actually bring this vision into reality, bro, on my heart from the start. It's your boy Marky Saint. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever and finish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, subscribe. As soon as you let the dogs out for the morning shit. At least as soon as you roll up and smoke with me and listen to this. Yes, I'm rhyming motivation. I don't know. I just created it. And maybe I was listening to too much hip hop as a kid. Maybe I need more attention. Maybe this is my mission. But whatever it is, it comes out of me every morning. And I want it to be the best and brightest light that I can be and shine that light out into the world and say, who else is like me? Who else is smoking weed in the morning? Who else is thinking about the world and perspectives and religions and cultures and people? Anyone trying to reach a lot of people? Created like 100 different websites, most of them shirts. Anybody else want 1 million shirts inside each person's closet? Anybody else want to reach, preach, and teach to some people? How else am I going to reach them? Door-to-door encyclopedias? Nope, that's already played out. That's your boy Paul Mitchell, best salesman in the world, if you ask me. Paul Mitchell. Better than Trump, better than Bill Clinton. Who else is my favorite salesman of all time? Probably Ray Kroc, because he never gave up. Oh, numero uno, KFC. Your boy Colonel Sanders didn't start till he was like 60, 65. Had to wear that suit and look that way and act that way 24/7, like Randy Macho Man Savage. He had to act that way 24/7. Who else? Bootsy Collins. Bootsy Collins from the Funkadelics. He's like, man, dude, I'm just trying to take a pee, and now I gotta wear 6, 8-inch heels, walk in next to this guy in full-on regalia. Like, he's always in character. Some people are always in character, bro. I'll finish up these minutes. I got 42 minutes here of free space on my SD card, so why not give it to you? But the point of it was just to not only look the part, but be the part. It's be, do, have, and not have, do, be. If I have those shoes and I have that look, then I'll do whatever I gotta do. Then it'll be the way that I want it to be. It's to be, do, have. You have to be the confidence that you're seeking. You have to be the vision that you're talking about. You have to be your own energy. You have energy, but you have to allocate it somewhere. And then to be the allocator that goes to the gym, not the bar, right? Like, you made a chess move, more concentrated chess move. Some moves are easy, some moves are hard. Welcome to life. Guess what? You're going to find out. You're going to find out. You're going to learn today. I mean, for real, you about to learn today. Who's in control of you? Well, this is Saint's addiction. I made it my mission. I mean, I'm not addicted to mushrooms, but I do got myself some weed shirts. You know what I'm saying? Weed on shirts. Hello, join Weed Club. But I was like, out of all my addictions, man, this is the one that helps me with my mission, helps me calm down, helps me stay centered, helps me in my brain and my body, I feel. Versus how expensive cocaine was and how it embarrassed me in front of my mother when I fucking went to go tip and there was a rolled up dollar bill fucking, and she tasted it. God, my tongue is numb. I'll never forget that, bro. That's real shit. You want to talk about your cocaine habit? How about when she found out that I was bulimic, throwing up meals? And I think she found out both at Sunset Station, Sunset Buffet. Yeah. First time was me throwing it up like 17 because I was trying to make weight. Stupid decision. Fool's gold. I think it ended up shortening my height or stunning my growth. Like 14, 15, 16, 17 years old when you're supposed to be growing the most, and I'm dieting. And I'm dieting bad. I'm binging and purging and became bulimic. Like, all bad. Busted me there, and then busted me when I try to pay the tip. Now I'm on cocaine. Probably is weight management, mental management, trying to be cool like the rest of the kids, trying to feel better. Why else would you do drugs? Well, because your family's not there. All right? Now these friends, air quotes, friends, are supposed to be family, and we're all supposed to be talking about God and reaching each other, and that's all fool's gold too. You ain't gonna find it in the club. You might not find it in the church. Both are fool's gold. One thing's for certain, you will find it within yourself. You'll start finding it. You'll start finding your habits. You'll start finding your routine. Everyone has them. You get turned on and you're almost like a robot instead of human, doing the same patterns. I remember the old apartment I lived in, there was like literally a worn path from the kitchen off the linoleum across the carpet, actually patted down, and the feet worn down from the old lady that used to live in that apartment downtown Las Vegas. And I swore to God, just like my homie Mark said, I'm not gonna die next to this machine. I said, I'm not gonna die in this house, bro. I'm not gonna keep the same pattern. It is killing me. I don't want to die in the same spot. You know what I mean? Spread my ashes in Koh Chang because I almost died there. You heard? I almost died there, bro. Fuck what you heard. So every other day is a bonus, motherfucker. And I want to do something with it. We've been going to downtown Pittsburgh. We've been going to fucking the Riverside, North Side. Fucking Iron City's a fucking beautiful city. I never thought it would be that way. I guess I'm expecting Philly. I'm supposed to be in Chicago right now. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. I'm just grateful to be alive, man. Do you know what I mean? The fact that I even can just breathe, bro. There it is. And without any ailments, I'm also adjusting my knee brace right now because my knee be hurting and shit. But ticks and tanks, man. Ticky tacky, nicky nacky, fucking little shits don't add up to nothing, man. Then you won't remember it 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 years. You just won't remember it. Little fucking hoppy creatures. Heard they're invasive. Anyway. So that's the mission of it all. Like if I had this extra 10 minutes to reach anybody, because I just have that on my storage, is I encourage and I employ people to break free from their circuitry, from their routine, you know, even their stability, right? I know not everybody's a sailor, but calm seas never made a skilled sailor. And that was the other day. And I was like, that's me, you know, every high seas, all 7 seas, all the fucking, the women, the food, the languages. I've experienced it all. And to even be able to say that I've done it is encouraging enough for me. I'm shocked when I go into depression. I know how much my light can shine, and then I can feel it dimming sometimes. I can feel it not want to scream, I love my life, scare the fucking neighbors every morning, you know what I mean? And feel it inside me like this is a blessing. It almost ended that day on this knee, you know, no helmet, no broken bones, scraped up, almost lost my toe too. Yep, right here on the edge. Almost lost my toe. But I still have my life. And I think that's what we have to do. We have to grab that gratitude pocket. I'm going to call it the gratitude pocket. It didn't have a lot of talent. That is not marketing. I didn't code it, but let's call it that because everybody's going to need a gratitude pocket, man. Something to be grateful for. I know that we have a lack pocket. We got that lost pocket. We got that ruminating pocket. I know we got that depressed pocket. I know you know what pocket I'm talking about. I feel you. That true is real. Those thoughts, those feelings, just perpetuity. Just go ahead, throw it up in your air, and it'll stay there. But why not breathe? They say inhale the good shit, exhale the bullshit, bro. Why not give yourself a chance to say something good after every negative? Just try it. Brush your hand with your left teeth and tell yourself how much you love yourself. At least 10 things that you love about yourself. For sure, for the last 10 years, you've probably been pumping it. Oh, I'm overweight. Nobody likes me. Oh, I made a fool of myself last night. And I'm probably throwing up my meal. That's what happened to me. I'm just telling you. But, like, to keep it real, to keep it 1,000, then you have the bedrock. Like this thing I'm looking at right now. Like they got a shed. We're doing the homesmall.com. You need a bedrock to put it on. I thought it was all straight concrete. It looks like wood, but you need bedrock to build on. If you're still in denial, if you're still doing sandy, shifty shit, if you're still up in the clouds, if you're still playing the victim, it ain't gonna get there. Till you put yourself in the driver's seat, right? Like now I'm in control of this diet. That's what's up. I'm in control of that destination too. Oh, bet. So we're gonna put a tank top on this with the 6-pack abs and roll it out with the fucking Corvette? Bet. And where we rolling to? Colombia, Costa Rica. I don't know. I've already been so many places. I just they called me. Maybe I go back. Maybe I go hit up the homies Mark in Ireland and Christian in Finland, these little coastly motherfuckers that are only like 200, 400, 500 people population, under 1,000. What's up with it? I'm coming to see my friends, just like I did last year. And that whole year is at an end, and I'm just shocked at it sometimes in the morning. I'm like, I did what on my phone? She go, what? With no money? Shut the fuck up. And now I'm coming back and battling again off my back with no money and just living my dream. Not to work for the machine, not to have a job, just over broke, but to live, actually live and enjoy every morning and be healthy and do my workouts. I probably should do some push-ups and workouts after this. There's not a pull-up bar, but we'll figure it out. And that's the shirt. Figure it out. Just launched that. Travel Addict. Just launched that. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I didn't really want to launch that, but it needed to be launched. It needed to be said because it is one hell of a drug. And if you go tripping, you will be addicted, just like the cocaine symbol was. Coca-Cola font. What's the other ones that I launched? Told you figure it out. Do this from memory. Successful stoner. That I can smoke weed and still be successful, still come up with my ideas, still launch my businesses, and still be healthy, you know, out of all the addictions, right? Someone has some. No one is perfect. It's our motto, and everyone has an addiction. I don't give a fuck if it's coffee or Laura tabs. There's somebody on something. Judge not, the sea be judged. I've even quit this and it still didn't improve me. You know, you got to figure out you. And that's what Saints Addiction was all about, being honest up front as much as possible. Cluster B, personality, narcissistic traits, unfortunately. And then that stuff keeps me in this game. So I'm going to wrap this thing up. Can't remember the other shirts. Damn, fucking stoner. I just launched them too. Figured out successful stoner. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Wow, burn THC. Travel Addict. Mental health matters. I can't remember the rest, but please like, follow, share, subscribe. I'm gonna upload this. It was alive, but it didn't let me go live this morning, so we make the best of what we got. Go be blessed. It's addiction. I'm out.